Hello gamers, welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're on Ascension 4, we're on Silent. We're trying to improve my Silence win rate, but it has not been going too well. Maybe this run I'll try to get some poison going. Let's do, maybe take 21 damage, remove 2 cards. Just remove a card from the deck. Or I can obtain a random boss relic. Let's do the boss relic, the Velvet Collar. I cannot play more than 6 cards during my turn, but I gain energy. You know? This, at least it gives me direction. This is kind of the similar direction that I had in the last video when I got the Snecko Eye. And that direction was high cost cards. And if I can only play 6 cards per turn, then I can mostly just worry about getting some very powerful, very high cost cards into my hand. Is what ends up being the story at the end of the day. I don't have to worry about energy. I don't want to necessarily worry too much about draw, even though draw would be nice. It's mostly going to end up being about high cost cards like Crippling Cloud. Apply poison. That could give me direction. How about a Bouncing Flask? Bouncing Flask. Bouncing Flask. No. Next turn, get 2 draw. Or how about another Crippling Cloud? Two Crippling Clouds. I think it could do something. Yeah, we take 4 damage here, but look at the poison. The poison, brother. This could be pretty funny. I mean, you have the energy to play the poison cards. Why not give it a shot? Why not see what it can do? Okay, we have bonus energy. Don't want to be playing that many cards, which means Skewer ends up being a decent card for us, I think. Show me the clouds. There we go. Cloud me, brother. How's that feel? A little bit of poison on you. How about some more? A lot of poison for early on. And then Skewer's just a good card. 44 damage already, I think. Noxious Fumes. I say we play it. I say we grab it and we play it and we hope that it pops off for us. Looking for something that synergizes. I'm not seeing anything. Discard 3 cards, gain 2 energy. No. Although, no, I'm not gonna take it. I would like to smith before the boss. And let's smith a. Smith a Crippling Cloud. Man, I think honestly it's a defend. I also think you want to get defend going now. 2 Crippling Clouds, they're all going to get weak. Now they're all going to get poison. I would like to have more ways to apply poison, but this is what we've got. Oh, I do have more ways to apply poison. Good. And now I think this is a Skewer angle. Neutralize you in the back and then Skewer you in the front. Come on, Fumes. Double defend to block all the incoming damage. Okay, this could work. It could definitely work. Defends and a strike on the back lat. Skewer does 28 damage. That'll kill you. And next turn, this guy, you're dead to poison. I could have neutralized, but bye, friend. Okay, start combat with this attack each fight. I don't want any of them. Do a neutralize. And 14 damage. That can turn into a 20 damage for 1 cost. Cloud him. Neutralize him. Bane him. Strike him. And then Skewer can finish the job. Beautiful. Beautiful. This turn next skills play twice. Try to burst Crippling Cloud. See if that'll work. If I can get 2 bursts. Dang, this is tough. Let's draw 3. A burst. Crippling Cloud. Very, very good. Afraid to play any more skills, but at the same time, yeah, let's not. Let's just play what we know will work. Take 12. Hours don't make him stronger. We're only gonna have 8 getting out of this. There's a Skewer. Pantograph at the start of boss combats, heal 25 HP. We're gonna need that probably. Sure. Skip. Holy cow, we're gonna die. Have to go this way. Hopefully we can get out of here alive. I skewer you, you die. Don't. 3 blocks is necessary this turn. I'm playing at basically no HP. First, Crippling Cloud. I'm gonna go down to 1 health unless I kill you. There, kiddo. I just watched the Jeff Dunham special that went on YouTube for free. My wife was showing me it. It was pretty funny. Let's see. Poison Stab, I think, is something that gives us a lot of potential. I think the poison could end up being like really good overall. First, it's Crippling Cloud. Now they're all in danger. I think we neutralize, or we should kill one of them. You're gone. Can we kill you? Yeah, you're gone. Let's put up a block potion. Okay, we end our turn. The poison kills them all. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I would like to get a burst plus going eventually. Another Crippling Cloud is a little bit too much, but let's do it. We must rest. I would love to upgrade a burst. We must rest. Start off with a neutralize. Let's just skewer. Beautiful. Crippling Cloud, Noxious Fumes, and Defend Plus. They couldn't have gone better. First, 2 Crippling Clouds this time. 2 for the price of 1.5, you might say. I think we let 12 damage come in. Let some damage come in, because now next turn... Oh, maybe I played that wrong. First is going to give me 2 defend pluses. And... Strike. Strike Survivor. Yeah, I guess that's fine enough. Let's play the Cloud, a Neutralize, a Poison Stab, a Strike. I'm surprised he's not switching forms. Oh, he is, because the poison's so strong, brother. 25 poison. I like that. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. Or Corpse Explosion. Let's do... Corpse Explosion. It applies poison and makes poison AoE. Boom, 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 boom. At the start, gain energy, but I can no longer rest. Let's do... To the house. Crippling Cloud Plus, thank you very much. Thank you for the potion. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. It costs 0 until played. Maybe we just go Deadly Poison. Maybe we stack up poison on the lads. It could be good. This turn, your next card is played twice. Let's do it. Do 2 corpse explosions. Boom, boom. And then a Bane. Neutralize. I think the smart play is to put up a defend. Go burst and defend. Noxious Fumes, poison stab. Skewer get the job done here. 44. 15. Not 44, it's... Dang, I need to get the upgraded skewer, that's for sure. I don't think I would have gotten there, so we just play another round. There we go. Only 24 HP, I got 25 poison, it goes past the shield. I counter you. Another Bane would probably be pretty good. No. I should lose HP. I don't want to do that. 85 gold for a relic. Every time you play 3 skills a single turn, you deal damage to all enemies. That's not my favorite for my build right now. What would be good? How about elites have less HP? In a card removal service. Get rid of a strike. Alright, let's do this. Give me a power card. I don't think poison's gonna get the job done, but maybe it will. Didn't draw a burst. Kinda sad. Let's see if we can get there with poison. Usually you can't against these kind of enemies, but... Gonna blow up. How much does he deal? Max HP to all enemies. Very good. A free setup is great. I'll take a free setup. Let's do a burst. I have poison onto you. Bane. Only apply 3 damage? Dang. We're gonna play this one a little bit close to the chest, but maybe I can draw some poison. This turn. Oh man, I think I'm dead. 30 incoming damage. Crippling Cloud. If I play this Crippling Cloud, I think I just die. Yeah, I didn't have enough HP going into this fight for sure. We die. Man, we got a little bit cocky with the poison there. I don't think I can get away with playing that aggressive. Especially if I'm not getting rid of all the strikes and defense in my deck. Let's do another random boss. Okay, Runic Dome. An energy, but I don't see enemy intense. Let's do that. I don't know what he's going to do, but I know one thing for certain is that if I have enough energy, I can play all my cards and it doesn't matter. And now I can play 4 cards per turn. You might get some damage off on me. No, I block all of it. And bada bing, bada boom, we get through. Let's see. Whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it into your hand. Could be good. Piercing Wail is good too. Enemy loses 6 strength. What's my boss? Is it the Hexaghost? It's not. Let's do a Dagger Spray. Another Dagger Spray or a Trip? Do a trip. I think that's a really nice time to get a very powerful card. You're vulnerable to all enemies. Neutralize, strike, and then all of your defense. If you draw neutralize and all basic cards, you just play everything. And the goal is that you draw at least enough to get the job done offensively and defensively. I would love to do a poison build. I would. But maybe a flying knee does more damage than a basic strike. Let's get rid of a regular defend. Because we're playing vulnerable, I'd much rather hit enemies with attacks and try to dance around enemies with defense. The trip dagger spray, that's our combo. Flying knee, strike, strike. Nothing here is calling my name. Maybe a dodge and roll. Don't think it's that great. Turn 1, I don't really see a purpose of breaking through a shield. When we can do something like a flying knee. Not gonna wake up. I can do a dodge and roll, and then maybe this next turn I go for it. Oh, maybe not this turn. Do a trip. In this turn, he wakes up anyways. He's got vulnerable on him. Keep that vulnerable going. We can play all the cards. We're in a nice spot. 4 energy usually feels good if you have a 5-card draw, because then as long as you draw 1 0-cost card, then you can play the entire deck. It's a nice smooth spot to be. This turn I waste the energy. I draw 2 cards that cost 0. This turn no card that costs 0, so you have to actually make a choice here. I'm gonna play the defend. Probably should have played 2 defense there, but he actually wasn't going for a strike, so bada bing, bada boom. The deck feels very good. Now it's already messed up because of the draw 2 additional cards. Okay, I mean it's not messed up. It just doesn't feel the same. Gain 2 intangible. At the end of your turn, lose 1 dexterity. I just don't get why that's... Tangibles doesn't feel that great to me. And I could just take a calculated gamble. Let's rest. I could take calculated gamble and just get myself whatever I want my turn 1. Here we definitely play vulnerable. Then we can use our last energy to maybe draw a strike, which we don't. Put dark shackles and let's keep it for a different time. I know what this guy likes to do. He likes to hit for a lot. We put up just a little bit of block. Ow. Trip, flying knee, strike. Neutralize, dagger spray, we get there. He did big chunks, but we got through. Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from. Sounds pretty good. My deck is focused around what exactly? I think it's applying vulnerable, then hitting them with strikes. And having lots of energy to do it with. I think Finisher is a nice card. Final Lightning. A skill, let's always start combat with this skill in my hand. I think maybe it's Trip. Let's get Trip out there as much as we possibly can. And we're going to have to get through some serious stuff here. You want to live. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to make it. Oh, Trip's not to all enemies yet. Dodge and roll. Strike. Survivor. I need to upgrade Trip for it to go to all enemies. Strike. Strike. Neutralize. And calculated gamble has no value. We can live here. We can live. Flying knee. Strike. Strike. Finisher. And they're both going for hits. Dagger spray. Very nice. Flying knee. Strike. Defend. I thought I was going to die here. I think I'm going to be alright. 2 strikes will get the job done. And we're through that elite fight. Anchor. Start each combat with 10 block. Thank you. Very kind of you. We would like to continue on our vulnerable train. Maybe that's a backstab. It's guaranteed a good chunk of damage from the very beginning. We'll hit you with a trip and a backstab. Pretty good combo for like the very turn 1 to smack you right away. Dagger throw is deal 9, draw 1, discard 1. I'm not about it. Use a card and you discard and return it. So let's do this. Trip. Backstab. Strike. Neutralize. Finisher. Oh, we almost get there. We'll calculate a gamble. You'll draw a strike. I do. Save the potion. Oh my. What a one shot. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weakness. That sounds like a... I mean, that card just sounds super amazing. Let's see. Mummified Hand makes powers better. Whenever I deal 3 or 4 or less, I can increase to 5 damage. Which vulnerable isn't the best for that, unfortunately. Putting attack from my drop pile into my hand would be powerful. I'm kind of shiv pilled. We'll take some shivs. Shivs into finisher. And let's get rid of another basic defend. The deck is going to get pretty complicated to play, but I think we're okay. Something looks shiny down here. Discarding number of cards. 15 damage, draw 2 additional cards next turn. Do infinite blades. Maybe with just these 2 cards, that'll be enough shiv generation. I drew a finisher. So here we go. You ready? Oh, I didn't get any shivs. Shoot. I have vulnerable. Let's hit you with a poison, why not? Backstab. Strike, 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 finisher. That's a pretty good turn 1. Drink it again. Give me back a finisher. That hurt you. You can't tell me that didn't hurt you. Let's play the shivs. Not play the shivs. This turn, I think we play defend, play survivor. No calculated gamble, but instead we do a flying knee. This turn we malaise you. You're gonna lose strength and become weakness, and we don't care because all we're gonna do is shiv you anyway. And that strength nullifier will stay on for the remainder of combat. Dodge and roll, defend, finisher. We don't play survivor. Hopefully we don't take too much damage. No, you're charging up. We're chilling. Flying need to pay it forward. We be shiving, we be striking. Now's when I gotta be careful. And I'll put up a defend, and I'll calculate a gamble here. Get some more shiv generation going. I don't mind getting them back. And me. I don't think I'm gonna play a dagger spray. I'm gonna play a shiv, a flying knee, and a finisher. Yeah, I live. Rip, now you're vulnerable. Shivs. Strike. Dodge and roll and defend. Please, don't kill me. You don't own me. -5 strength from malaise is ridiculous. Beautiful. Alright, let's see. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X exhaust. Could be good. Bullet time. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0 this turn. Do I have draw? Am I drawing extra cards? Calculate a gamble. Yes, I am. Discard to your hand. Add 1 shiv into your hand for each card discarded. You draw that with a finisher and you kind of go crazy, you know? I want to gain even more energy at any cost. So no longer being able to smith at a rest site is what it is. I want the energy. Okay. Do a trip and a backstab. Know that works. And now, Storm of Steel, and we just shiv you. If we can get your plated armor to 0, we get stunned. That would be funny. Yeah, you hit me. Just a little bit, though. Get malaised, get shivved. I think one malaise is enough. I can't see what the malaise is actually doing. Usually I think it's enough to set you up both offensively and defensively. Yeah, he's only doing 5 damage. We have plenty of strikes. Alright, let's keep it moving. Question mark me. Let's remove a card from the deck and let's remove a basic defend. Another backstab could go crazy. Only so cheap. Kind of want to do it. I want to spawn with it. Let's see if we can make it happen. Every turn we start with these 2 vulnerables, right? And then we just backstab them twice. Discard your hand and add a shiv for... Yeah, see, this doesn't have synergy with finisher. I thought it might, but it doesn't. To play finisher now. Then play Storm of Steel. Get some shivs going. Want some shivs? Here you go. There's some shivs for you. This is how you want to play it. Shiv, flying knee, dagger spray, strike. Okay, we get there. Oh man. Do a piercing wail. Or maybe we just stick with malaise. Just stick with malaise. Question mark and we get hit with a super obnoxious fight. Let's play Infinite Blades. Neutralize you. Now you can be vulnerable. And I get through turn 1 without any problems. Next, you are on the docket. Get through, you make me frail. Make me frail? Guess what? I'm malaise you. Ouch. Shiv. Let's do Storm of Steel and let's play a bunch of Shivs. Still doing 11 damage despite... Oh, he didn't get... I didn't negate any of his weakness because... I didn't negate his strength because of his artifact. Dang, and we die because of that. Oh my goodness, this is not getting off to a good start. It's okay. I think we go back to basics, go back to what we know works. And stop trying to be too creative offensively. That's it. Go back to the Snecko Eye. Okay, the Snecko Eye. I believe in the Snecko Eye. I do. Play the 0-cost cards. And you play the 1 costs. But if I can put some very expensive cards in my deck and get them to be 0 cost, well then we're talking. Please, something expensive. Nothing expensive. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. That could be okay. Gives you a lot of draw. High cost cards? Once again, no. And let's do a card removal service then. Rid of a strike. I think I'm going to try to play a little bit on the defensive side. I don't know. Neutralize and Survivor both got upgraded. That's so insane. Expertise. Draw until you have 6 in your hand. Well, that doesn't... Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, not a terrible pickup. Get rid of a 3-cost defend. I'm in a tough spot right now. Strike and basic defend. Take 5. Get back on track. Get rid of a 2-cost defend. I should have gotten rid of a 3-cost defend. The problem with Snecko Eye early on is that... Draw some extra cards, see if we get lucky. We don't. That's okay. The problem with Snecko Eye early on is that there aren't a lot of high-cost cards in your deck. They don't have a bash or anything like that. Or an eruption. Maybe we'll get some 0-cost outmaneuvers. Yeah, to gain 3 energy next turn so we can start negating some of that. Snecko Eye. Play an outmaneuver because everything else here costs 0 basically. And next turn we gain some extra energy. Beautiful. And we get extra draw every turn. And neutralize. Could have played a lot more strikes, but just trying to figure out how to play the deck, you know? 2 energy. All I can do is strike. I have plenty of energy. I have plenty of draw. In my head, this works out to be a really good build, but we'll see. And I can't get there this turn, and I take chunk. This is Snecko Oil, making cards that cost 1, cost 3. Okay, no high cost cards here. It feels as though the Silent has no high cost cards at all, which makes Snecko Eye really bad on her. I'd be wrong about that, but that's the feeling I have. Man, this is rough. I can gain some energy next turn. that I may play all these strikes. We might just get owned. 6 damage coming in. The Gremlin Nom's gonna show us, like, I don't know much about Spire. Have to wait one more turn before I start putting a block, I think. Neutralize. Strike. Outmaneuver at cost 0. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have time. 35 minutes. We can get a quick run in. I think we got time for one more, but let's really try to focus up on winning conditions and playing for things that we know can work. Wow, there's a lot of question marks, which means we might be able to get to an elite. There's a route here. It's possible. 3 question marks in a market. Let's do it. You don't. Alright, something that I like. Let's start with some footwork and some dexterity. Upgrades 2 random card, 2 defense. That couldn't have been better. Purple spirits. Wow, purple spirits. You know what? They might not like it, but here. Have a basic strike. And let's do backflip. Beautiful. Listen, we only got 2 combats, so I believe the elite will be free. We could make shivs our offense. Shivs that apply poison. I mean, it could work. He's got 1 HP, Lagavulin does. Okay. Neutralize, shiv, strike. We get you. Hey, whenever you play a power card, a random card costs 0. Do cloak and dagger, dexterity, and shivs. And gain 99 vulnerable on 1 card is just so good. If I get it here, boom, 99 vulnerable, and I'm a shiv build. Neutralize, strike, and then upgraded defend goes crazy. Infinite blade, something costs 0. It's a survivor. How about footwork? Something costs 0. It's a bend. And we just get there with shivs. Now, I want my shivs to be stronger. That's what I really would like. Shivs to be stronger. Let's focus on that. Up another elite fight. Defend costs 0 now. Neutralize, strike. Do some regen before it's too late against this guy. Power. I think we can get away with playing some power, some skills against this guy. What I would like to get is some shiv upgrades. Perfect. A lot of strikes, a lot of shivs is what we're looking for. Hopefully we can get him this turn. Beautiful. Gremlin's Horn. Perfect. That's really, really good. Double an enemy's poison exhaust. How about not? Yep, let's skip. Can't be too picky because we got a really good relic. Let's anger the mushrooms. I don't want to become cursed. I'm gonna make you wish you'd never been born. By giving you vulnerable. I should have been going after the other guys, though. Defend pluses and a survivor. I think they're definitely gonna get the job done. Now I got shivs coming in. Give me, brother. Neutralize, shiv, gone. Our backflip will draw 2. I've got 14 block. You're doing that much damage. Can afford to take 1. Shiv, strike. Now, how are we doing on block? Actually, we're doing great on block because defend pluses are broken. Neutralize, Shiv, backflip, more Shiv, defend. All I need to do now is get, I think the card is called Accuracy. It makes my Shivs do more. When vulnerable, take 25 more attack damage rather than 50%. That's beautiful. I'm gonna stick with just Shivs for now. Smith me. Let's start with Infinite Blades. Let's do Footwork Plus. I think that's pretty worth it. 3 Dexterity. Leave you and do another Smith. Now I believe in... I want to say I believe in Infinite Blades. Let's get this bad boy in my deck as quickly as possible. Yeah, we were able to play all attack cards this turn. Neutralize, Shiv, strike, backflip. Defend plus. Basic defends are not priority to play. Defend pluses are. Do get the terror up there now. Shiv, strike, defend pluses. And neutralize, you do less damage now. I shiv you, I strike you, I defend plus, and I defend. We were getting enough block up there, and you don't have any artifacts. And if you don't have an artifact, then you are torched for me. Shiv, neutralize, strike, Fiver, get rid of a burn, and defend. 12 block. How cute. And the biggest thing I'm missing is something that makes Shivs better. Right now, they're only doing 4 damage. Using a lot of them, and they're not doing that much. But there's possibilities for a lot of good synergies, so. Defend plus. Well, here comes a big attack. More burns. I wish I could get rid of them. How do these burns keep getting through? I just had just one way to make Shivs do more. We can make it, right? Shiv, Fiver, get rid of a burn. Strike, defend. Neutralize, Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, strike, Shiv, defend. Block all but 1. I'm scared. I'm scared, Bilbo Baggins. Neutralize. Strike here. We do get there. Oh, I thought he was gonna... One more turn and I was gonna be gone. Here we go. How about Envenom? Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. No longer Smith, I can no longer rest. I can no longer play more than 6 cards. I'm gonna say, with the deck the way it is, I'm gonna say no longer Smith. There we go. Act number 2, coming at you. Me and Venom. No Envenom. And pluses are priority. I'm playing like I can't see their intents when I can, so maybe take it a little bit slower. Error, defend, strike, Shiv. Every Shiv is going to apply a poison now. That poison could be what I need to make the shivs feel a lot better. I think we played Defend Plus. I don't think we worried about the days. I think we worry about applying poison and dealing strikes and blocking all incoming damage. Beautiful. Let's do a Piercing Wail Plus. I think that could be a really good card. And all enemies lose strength in a certain turn. If we were to get it right here, I'd be super happy. Infinite Blaze, something will cost 0. Another Defend Plus. Terror on you in the back. Gain 2 energy. Play Defend. I think we can get these lads. Does Terror come back or does Terror exhaust? It does exhaust. Piercing Wail, you guys both lose 1,000,000 strength. Reason I chose the back lad to make vulnerable is because I'm going after him second. Not too sure if that makes a lot of sense. Do it that way. No, I played a survivor. Bad, bad, bad me. I don't know if I can kill them. This guy's leaving. You have to kill him. He's gone. Hook and dagger. Start striking this other guy. I don't think we get there. There's a vulnerable. Shiv, strike, strike, backflip. Maybe we get there. Strike. How dare you? Almost got there. Stole my gold. Feels bad, man. Dodge and roll plus is a nice... I think it's gonna be good. Venom. Make something cause 0 defend. Infinite Blades make something cause 0 terror. Do a cloak and dagger on the vulnerable lad. Alright, brothers. You guys have rituals going? I have Piercing Wails. Shiv generation me. They're getting stronger. There's 3 of them. The block coming in. We have to get our block numbers up super high. But Dodge and Roll is going to do a good job helping us each turn. Get the energy. We have a decent chunk of energy. The poison is helping. I think the poison is worth it. Draw 2. They defend plus. So we block all but 5. Oh, we didn't need to play that. Shoot. Okay, how do we do? We got to 18 block. Good. Shiv, strike, strike. Where are we at? Need to get one more strike. We get there. We stay very high HP. Build is definitely going kind of off. Let's take another dexterity. Powers are extremely good for us. We don't know who our final boss is yet. A little bit scary. How about even more powers? In a card removal service, how about we get rid of basic strikes? Because we have so much dexterity. That could be really good for us. Start with the footwork. Make something cause 0. Infinite Blades cause 0. Makes footwork cause 0. Makes defend cause 0. Footwork. Makes Piercing Wail cause 0. I shouldn't play that. Now I have infinite dexterity. Venom. Jiv. Crazy is we can actually play every card this turn. Now you're vulnerable, buddy. Every shiv that I play against you is gonna hurt. I get a lot of block from Mars. Again, 7 dexterity. Give you the whale. Stick with the dodge and roll. Jiv. Backflip. Strike and survivor. You have this much energy. You can kind of Play around your weaknesses. Wow, we definitely are getting there on block. That's for sure. And plus... Holy cow. 55 block. That's very hard. A lot of block to get through. Let me tell you what. There's quite a few. We need a blade dance. Our only ways of getting shivs right now are infinite blades and cloak and dagger. We'll do a blade dance, and maybe, just maybe, we'll finally find a way to play and neutralize, because I don't want it to end up being the one that costs 0. But I'd love to play that footwork. I have 2 dexterity right now. And piercing wail the lads. Defend, survivor. Alright, and venom. Dodge and roll. Cloak and dagger. 2 shivs and a defend. I think they still get there. They do. They get 3. I want to take out the middle lad first, though. Shiv. Blade dance. 3 shivs on the lad. Cloak and dagger. More shivs. Backflip. I think dodge and roll, actually. He can block this turn and next turn, and then he should die to poison? No, he's close. Now he's gone to poison. Fiber, get rid of a wound. Strike. You. And take none. Footwork is a great card. Makes defend cost 0. I'm entangled. I can't play attacks. Shoot. And this is a defense build right here. Backflip. Driver. Rid of one of these wounds. Cloak and dagger. Now we can start getting some attacks up. Just been a lot of wounds so far. Front lad goes down. The back lad actually deals a good chunk of damage to me. Dodge and roll. Basically gets me there. Defensively. Let's play 2 more defense. Jib, does that get me there? Not quite. Regular survivor. Man, these defense are giving me 15 block apiece. Like, my defend is just through the roof. Pocket watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. Well, I got news for you. Probably not happening. I'm not getting too intangible. It's just not the way I'm running it. Backstab could be good. But I'm going to skip it. Remove all strikes and get bites. Lose 21 max HP. I'm not for it. Not this time around. No thank you. Let's go right. Get a potion, get the colorless card. I have to lose 6 HP no matter what. How do I leave? I have to just give up HP? Wow, that's crazy. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1. I don't like the well. The well is scary. See, let's get a random skill. Get some shivs going. So it's in Venom. Infinite Blades. Let's make things cost 0. That'd be great. Are gonna hit you for a bunch. Need some plated armor. Poison ticks. Well, foot works for the lads. Things will start counting as, or things will start costing 0. Holy cow. I could put another strike. Shoot. Play a footwork. Neutralize. Strike. Would have liked to get a piercing wail this turn. Throw the shiv. There's the piercing wail. 3 more shivs, and then how much block do I have? I don't need any more. Yes, I gained 13. Man, getting 13 next turn is a great start. 13 this turn. Oh. And the poison goes up. Shiv. Blade dance me. Strike. Defend. Don't quite get there. And he gets a hit off. But the poison will get us down. Or get him killed the follow on turn. Dagger spray could be good. Cloak and dagger I think is something that we might want to add to our deck. Ooh, okay, here we go. Play infinite blades. Let's a backflip be free. Footwork will make a piercing wail be free. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Nothing else here matters. Okay, let's see what we have to deal with. Didn't get a piercing wail. I did get a dodge and roll. Play the envenom. We put up a decent amount of block, not a ton. Want the envenom out there doing its thing. Cloak and dagger, shiv. 31 damage incoming from this laddie. We do get him. Holy cow. I didn't think we were gonna get there, but we do. Put some neutralize on the big lad. Keep the attacks coming. Here we go. Defend plus. We get there. Here we go. I'm not afraid. You're afraid. Backflip to draw 2. Dodge and roll into next turn's amazing. They rally, but I already have some block up. 13. Have to start poisoning the boss, I think. I don't know. The boss isn't dying at all. Yeah, I could be in trouble. Try to bring this guy down. Draw 2. I think we could be in trouble. I think we played too many. Yeah, we are in trouble. Shoot. We had to play defense there. But I think we're going to be in trouble anyway. We didn't have a way to get through his shield. No way through his shield. And honestly, the poison wasn't going that much. What does this do? And venom only costs 1. Yeah, it's not enough poison. I thought this build would be good enough. Really did. Cloak and daggers, the dexterities. I mean, this is kind of like a dream build, but I guess it wasn't strong enough. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe to see more videos like this one. See y'all in the next one. Bye!